Hey guys, Swez is here. Hope everyone is well. It's the 11th of the 7th, 2022, 25 minutes past 7 in the evening, and the markets are now closed. But the cryptocurrency market's alive. As always, please read the disclaimer in your own time. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only. This is a quick one for a member of Swayze's Charts Telegram group, Frank. Shout out to Frank. Hope you're well, Frank. I've been out for most of the day, posted quite a few charts this morning, early afternoon, and then I've been out. I had to take my mum to the dentist, and then I went out for a bike ride in the boiling hot weather. And then I came back, and I've seen that quite a few tickers have been moving, which is really interesting. Is liquidity returning to the alternative investment market? Possibly. Are we gonna start moving into a different cycle other than a burst cycle soon? Maybe, hopefully. Anyway, let's jump to the Kefi Gold show. Is it Kefi or Kefi? I may have spotted something with the macro, right? With the macro, I was in the big picture, but might be wrong. But I had a smaller idea charted out, and we had a nice break recently with Kefi, and I'll just show you this idea of mine, right? So we're looking at the daily chart with Kefi, and every candle is a day of trading, right? Signifies a day of trading. Price closed down quite a bit today, 11.7% down at 0.547. So bit of a selling day today. Volume 22.755 million. And but what's going on in the macro idea? Let's have a look, right? So what I've done, right, I was looking at the chart again, and I kind of saw, you see this top trend line idea that I've drawn, and it says 16 touches, right? So let's just zoom into the action, right? So let's just zoom into the action, and there's quite a compelling idea here for a trend line. Because when you get in more than 10 touches, right, you're getting like 11, 12, 13 touches, you think, it makes me sit up and notice the idea. And I kind of saw it without draw. I thought there's something going on, so I thought, and then I was chatting to Frank, and then Frank was dropping a few of his thoughts and commenting on a Telegram group. And I thought, right, I need to make a quick video. So let's just count these touches. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right, I need to micro adjust this, but 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 touches virtually, right? So what I did then was I cloned. We're looking at the big picture, and this trend line goes all the way back to, it emanates from like 24th of October 2018. And we can see that the market makers, right, have been creating this touch dominant trend line for some reason. You see? And it's a significant level of resistance, as we can see. Right, I mean, more recently, well, I say recently, October 2020, prior to that, September 2020, we go back as well, November 2019. Do you see? Every time that price has encountered this level, this trend line, we've had significant sell-offs, okay? So like a lot of stocks, they have fallen massively from grace, especially in the alternative investment market. Billions and billions and billions of pounds have left the markets, and a transfer of wealth has occurred, right? Because that's how it works. That's how the markets work. So we can see, look, so if we look at this level here, right, which was like October 2020, price touched that day nearly, well, let's have a look, 2.985p. And then we've had a decline since then, And then we zoom in to local action, right? Zoom into local action. This lower trend line is the trend line idea. It's a perfect replica of the trend line idea above with the 15 touches, right? 15, 16 touches. So I cloned it, and I've stuck it to the swing low of the significant candle that we had recently with huge volume. So we had the market makers create this candle on the 30th of June. So like last month, recently, just under 2 weeks ago, and we had 428.17 million in volume, right? And it was a massive day, and it was an engulf as well. It's an engulf. Now, this is my thought process. Okay, unless this is a trap, which it could be a trap by the market makers. But it seems a bit OTT to create such a mega bullish candle with immense volume to trap. I might be wrong, but my idea, that's the reason why I'm putting it to this swing low. There's another couple of reasons why I'm putting it to this swing low as well, right? I'll probably post this idea on Twitter as well, this video, and see whether or not it works out. So look, we have this massive update with Kefi Gold recently. Up it went, loads of volume. Okay, so I just want to show you guys something else, right? And this is obviously for Frank. Frank, you see this level here? Right, so let's have a quick look. So we go back to this consolidation zone that started around about March 2020. See this, Frank, this level here? So what I did, right, what I've done is I've drawn a trend line right to the lowest swing low of that wick. These wicks here, that was like 16th of March 2020. That must have been on a Friday. Is it Friday? No, it wasn't. Ignore me, I'm terrible at maths. So we got like 16th and 18th. Before that we had 16th, 13th, 16th, and then we've got 17th. We've got like these swing low levels. So if we follow this swing low all the way back from 2020, March 2020, Frank, right, and we go to the local action, recent action, we can see, right, what happened was, right, I'm always interested to see what's going on with individual candles as they approach key levels. So we can see, right, what happened, Frank, was price on this trading day here recently, 27th of June, the reason why we've got a wick is because that, at some point, that was a solid red. But then support came back in and it closed a lot higher, okay. Next day, same again, price intraday on this candle here, right, closed below this trendline idea. Sorry, didn't close, sorry. Intraday, price dropped below but didn't close again, okay. Then we had, on the 29th, we had price actually close below this trendline idea. Create a little wick, but close below. But then the next day, we can see this move here. Price at some point pushed all the way down and tested like 0.422p, right? But then, boom! Huge engulf on the daily. And then on that day, recently, as we know, price tested like 0.799, but closed lower, but mega volume day, engulf. So if we follow this level again, all the way from March 2020 that we were just talking about, we can see that today, again, if we are using these levels as the bottom, right, and I do not like, honestly, trying to call bottoms sometimes, it is problematic. But I'm looking at the big picture, I'm thinking, right, it does appear to be a significant level for the reasons of which I'm going on about, right, like a broken record. Like a broken record. But today, if we just zoom in, again, even though it looks crap, on the intraday at 11.7%, price seems to have found support here to this macro level, and again is closing way above this emanation trend line, March 2020, of the support idea. So again, let's also just look at a few other things as well, which has been going on recently with this stock. I mean, I don't really know a lot about the fundamentals or anything like that. Forgive me. I just, I've got experts who work on the fundamentals, and I work on the technical analysis, right? So look, right, if we look recently, what we've got here, guys, right, we've got an asymmetrical descending triangle running its cycle. It appears to be running its cycle. And interestingly enough, right, when we look, let's just readjust this triangle here. When we redraw this asymmetrical descending triangle idea, okay, we can see that we're probably, 75% in? But can you see the way that price seems to be building a level of support? Because I'm obsessed with macro charts, right? What I teach in Swayze's Charts Discord is what we do is we start big, then we work our way to the small. And then when we look at the macro, I call it the super macro, the big picture. Sometimes we'll use weekly charts as well. Sometimes I've even used monthly charts, right? But the daily is usually sufficient, in my opinion, to give us the macro overview. Unless we're going back decades, then we got to look at the weekly. But anyway, it's interesting. What I love about the daily is it slows everything down. Now, we've got a level here, right? You see this level here? This level here on 19th of April, 2022 of this year. Price gap. It gapped down, right? Significant gap. Took out a lot of market orders and a lot of stop losses. Boom. So but we can see it has been moving recently in the more local sense in this asymmetrical descending triangle. Right? And then we can see that we've got the mega volume day. So this is why, obviously, I'm bringing the lower super macro trendline idea to the close of these candles for the reasons that I'm highlighting in this information mini podcast, right? So what we need to see with KEFI, this is my opinion, what we need to see. We need to see support hold at these levels within reason. And then what we need to see soon is a break to the up. And a lot of the times, guys, right, price loves to return to gap levels. Price loves to return to gap and levels. It really, really does. Do you see like this pattern that's forming? This could be some sort of a cup and handle continuation pattern that's forming, but we're going to need to see it break out. What I say, right, is like when we see, I know it's disappointing to see fantastic days like this, like last month with this cracking candle, and then it's disheartening to see it sell off. But look, the market makers manipulate, in my opinion, the emotions of retail investors, and they've been doing it since the markets became the markets. It's their train set that, listen, we're just players at the end of the day. So we have to try and take the emotions out of what is actually going on. So we've got like this little gap here, this little gap level, top of that swing high, those recent candles, we have 1.459p. But if price with KEFI is moving in this super macro bullish ascending channel, well, moving forward, look at the top of the channel. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I might be completely wrong, okay, but it's an idea. I mean, it's never comfortable calling bottoms because a lot of the times you get it wrong. Then the attacks start coming in Swayzes. You're an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about. But I came back off my bike ride today, looked at Frank's comments. Frank's a very decent chap, follows me on Twitter. Well, I mean, I follow him as well. We follow each other on Twitter, and he's in Telegram, and I know he's very passionate about this company and stuff like that, and Frank posts some intelligent information. So I thought I'd make a little video for him, and I'll probably post this video on Twitter tomorrow morning. And I'll probably post it tonight in Telegram. But yeah, I mean, the EMAs, let's just have a quick look at the EMAs. Charts freezing. It always happens. I need a new computer. Here we go. Right, let's have a look at the EMAs. Yeah, I mean, they're not ideal, but do you see the way the 9 and the 21 are really close together? They're just close together. So, this cycle could continue for a while in this triangle. I mean, the market makers can do anything they want with the stock, right? But we've got an area that allows for a certain consolidation phase, right? If we look at the structure of how price appears to be moving, but I'm mindful of that gap level there. You know, that gap level, what 1.149p a share, right? Spot price, right? But whatever the brokers want to do, but I don't know. I've seen these moves before, and I know it sounds crazy, but it's like the market is making the market is making the structure for the up move before they've even done the drop the stock. It's crazy, I know. How do they do it? I have no idea. They control the markets, but you know, I've seen patterns like this so many times. When you've drawn thousands and thousands of charts, you know what I mean? You just see patterns like this all the time. All right. Anyway, I'll get this video uploaded, and I'll send it to Frank in Telegram and see what he thinks about the idea. We'll definitely know more tomorrow and for the rest of the week on whether or not this bullish continuation idea has any credence to it. But I don't know. You know, I don't know. I like the look of this trend line. There's plenty of touches there, and it has sold off significantly like a lot of stock. That cup and handle, and then boom, see it go right. Okay. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you're not following me on Twitter, please give us a follow and join our Telegram. I'm running some special offers at the minute, some discounted offers on joining Swayze's Charts Discord. I won't pitch that now because this video's already been going on for a while. But all right, just some thoughts on what possibly could be occurring with KEFI. And have a great evening and have a great morning if you're seeing this video for the first time tomorrow. And yeah, stay safe out there, guys, and enjoy the weather. Drink loads of water. And wear a hat. All right, cheers, guys.